what's up guys? We are here with a very cool deck profile. I'm joined by Coen, who won the very first regional of the year.
For some reason, it worked out.
It is the best deck of the format, apparently. Good job, first of all. Playing Madolche, very interesting. You're 6-0. There's still top cut being played, but that is technically not part of the tournament. But you did go advance to the top 4 already. We do not know your final standings yet. But all in all, great work, and I think you can still take the win. But we did want to do the deck profile real quick. So anything you want to say before we go in?
Quick shout out beforehand to Joshua Ozers, because he lent me my third prosperity. To Jason for letting me borrow the third small roll, because that's what kind of makes the deck. So you will see.
All right, cool.
All right,
take us through it.
Let's start with the Madolches. Like just 3 Angeli.
Yeah.
3 Mageline. 3 Padding Sister, because they're all starters.
Yeah, the most important ones of the deck.
And they're all the most important ones. You go into different lines. So I'm not going to explain the whole lines, obviously, but like say for example, you normal summon this gets ashed, you have this in hand. This is basically the same starter as Mageline, but with one wooden more on the field.
Yeah, nice.
That's it for the starter Madolches, so just put those aside. Then, unfortunately, you have to play 2 of this guy.
Yeah.
It's basically one of the best special summons from deck, because it adds a spell trap.
Yeah.
And I tried it with 1, but it's too good not to play a 2, even though it's breaking. If you open 1, that's fine, usually.
Fair enough, but you do need to have it in the deck.
You do need to have it in the deck.
Yeah.
I drew it a couple of times, both of them, and
really?
still managed to win somehow. I don't know how. But
Madolche best deck.
Hoodcake is your pseudo starter. Like for example, if you go second, you would lose the die roll. This is a going first deck. So if you lose the die roll, you have to use a hand trap that goes to grave. This becomes a starter, and
nice.
A lot of the other ones they lose their starter status.
Okay, yeah, fair. Oh yeah, because your grave needs to be
empty.
It's
also extended. Like you can summon it from deck during the combo and stuff.
Nice.
It's pretty good. Last Madolche monster. Don't really want to see it in hand, but it's fine since you can summon it from hand with the Padding Sister.
Okay.
You use her for big combos.
Big combo.
For the big combo, yeah. Then onto the spells first. Maybe this is a little weird, but there's 1 Chateau and 1 Salon.
All right.
You can play 2 or 3, but I don't think you need any more than 1 Salon, because Salon's pretty good for grind games and stuff, and against back row and stuff. But as an extender, you have to have another Madolche in hand, so that becomes kind of a 3-card combo, which is not too consistent. That's why I play it at 1. It's searchable often.
All right, nice.
Well, you just want your combo to go through, so
there they are. Very cool.
Play these. Targets will follow.
A deck with crossout in it, insane.
Yeah.
Nice.
Consistency.
Triple
prosperity.
Yeah.
I think it's the best pot for Madolche at least. 3 small world.
Cool.
This card was so good. This was actually insane. It searched, you brick, you search your starter.
Because
you get hand trapped, you search your extender.
Nice.
You can do full combo. You search your hand trap, and teacher can basically recycle hand trap.
Yo, that's so cool.
That's yeah.
Very
nice.
Ash
bait as well. You can sometimes use it to bait ash.
Do people ash it?
I have not seen anyone ash it today, which was good by my opponents.
It would be so
sometimes, when I break and I do small world, maybe I don't open starter, so then it would have been good, but they don't know right.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Cool.
For the hand trap lineup, these are only in here for crossout.
Okay.
I think they're my opinion is that these hand traps are pretty bad. Unpopular opinion, I know, but
I agree. This format, yeah.
And again, if you lose a die roll and you go second, or you lose a die roll and your opponent makes you go second, then you draw 1 of these. You can't really use them unless you open Hoodcake or Angeli.
Yeah.
Because when you do use them, and you have Padding Sister or
then they're in the graveyard.
They're in the graveyard, and then you don't get to do anything.
Makes sense. Nice.
Another crossout target though, which you can use,
Nip?
because it stays on field, obviously, is Nibiru. You just don't want to get nipped, so I main deck one because I've seen people main deck it along the way. This is like, it does two things. If you open it with a starter and another fairy monster, which a lot of your starters are fairies, you can play through a hand trap.
Okay.
Obviously, but like if you open with Madolche, or specifically Madolche, you can't use it because Madolche searches the Predecessor, and then you get Ash, for example. You use the orange light, you add the Predecessor, now the Predecessor is dead.
Yeah, because your grave needs to be empty. All right.
The big thing about this is adding it after your combo. Like if you get to go full combo, you can add Hood Cake or Pudding Cess or whatever, or if you do small combo, you can add the Predecessor back. Yeah. You search this with Small World, then you got like
you
two orange
search
light,
this with Small World, so cool. Yeah, nice.
This is for when you don't open your cross out or your call by,
and
you do open Small World, because it protects you from Veiler or Imperm. So that would be your Small World like target for when you just start. Then this is going second card, obviously, but it's in here because it Small Worlds into everything.
Because it's Earth.
Because it's Earth, it can go from any Madolche to any Madolche. So it's either this, like,
oh my god, that's so cool.
To the Madolche or like whatever.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you can Small World your Gammas. Because when, let's say you go combo, your opponent is not playing into your Gamma, then you continue, and then after a while it becomes dead.
Yeah.
You can Small World this out into Pankratops for any extender starter or hand trap.
This is so cool. Did Small World come up a lot today?
Yes, it did.
Oh my god, that's so neat.
This was one of the best cards in the deck today.
Nice.
Lastly, there's only 4 cards left. I think, yes, it's 2 Imperm.
Alright.
1 Imperm is fine, but I had 1 spot left. I didn't know what to do with it.
Fair enough.
So it would be either Tactics or Imperm, but Tactics is not that great in Madolche because the take effect isn't that good because you get locked into Madolche.
Yeah.
You snipe your opponent's hand. It's pretty good, but like it can be not really good after you get hand trapped right.
Yeah.
So you can't even play. And the last card is basically your
Promenade.
searchable trap,
Nice.
which is just protects like everything, and you'll see it also protects like side deck cards like Gozen. So you can safely set the Gozen, don't really worry about Lightning Storm or whatever.
Alright, very solid. Cool.
And it recycles one of your Madolches to use for next turn.
Very innovative deck. Actually, I really like it a lot.
Thank you.
Anything spicy in the side deck? Extra deck?
I think this is pretty standard. Like 3 Teacher, 2 Tiramisu, 2 Chocolate a la mode, and 2 Sistar. The reason you play 3 of this is because this will probably be the only one that you sometimes have to see 3 times, and this deck does not play Extravagance, so it doesn't matter like if you play 2, 2, and 2. I've never ever come into a situation where I really needed one that I didn't, and I didn't have it, because you can also recycle your Madolches obviously by shuffling back into it.
Exactly.
But this is still fine. Like I wouldn't play anything other than this.
All right.
Then the last 6 spots are like free spots. So this is like for when you open. It's for when you're in the mid game, like, and you get to do something and you're not locked into Madolches. You can make the Abyss Dweller. Sometimes it comes up. It hasn't come up today. Or if you open Madolche Salon, you can do Salon Madolche, add Madolche.
Yeah, if you know the matchup, it's good.
Exactly, and you can make this before you come up.
Yeah.
This is just a generic, and this is just kind of generic. It's your out for Ad Ignister link.
Nice.
And it actually did come up today. It did win me a game versus Zodiac, so I couldn't really do anything. So I made Ausa get one of the Zodiacs. I had my own Zeus, linked everything off with my own Kaiju into her, and she's just sealed the deal.
Nice.
Lastly, Zeus. I have only made Zeus ever once in this deck.
Oh, okay.
That's because I'm just not paying attention, but maybe it's just because you're just locked into Madolche all the time. It's probably better most of the time to go into your Madolche play.
Fair enough.
But it's in there for, like, why not? And then this is for Dogmatica.
All right.
The thing is, like, to play this over Entis, because this can banish itself from grave, and you don't. Mostly, you don't want monsters in grave, right?
Yeah.
And then you can maybe save the Omega for something else, because Omega can also like return something from grave to the deck. I would change it for Fossil Warrior Skull Knight if I got it, because you can banish that like
To pop a card.
pop a card, and it's,
Fair enough. Better than
not
Omega.
relying
Yeah.
on your opponent.
All right.
So
Cool.
that's it for the extra. Then for the side, it's basically you play 3 extra hand traps that will substitute whatever you have. If
Nice.
it's better than Orange Light, you put it in. So if your Lancia is better than your Orange Light, you put it in instead of Orange Light.
Fair enough.
Same, and this again, same. However, these two have the same issue as your Ash and your Veiler, that if you go second and you have to use them, they're in grave and they just cut your place. So you basically side them in going first against the decks.
Okay, so you can search them. Fair enough.
Exactly. This is for Sword Soul. Never came up.
Okay. There was some Sword Soul here.
There was some Sword Soul, but I didn't see it. These do the same as Pankratops, basically. They just link a lot in the deck to each other with Small World. But if you just also need some going second cards, right?
Yeah.
These are just, in my opinion, one of the best ones to play. You can link this with Nib, because they both have 3000 attack, so there's just a lot of plays that also become available when you play one of these as well. And if you open Pank, you have a backup plan.
Right.
This is, I guess, pretty standard.
Yeah.
Did win me a few games. And also for going second, the 2 evenly for the back row decks, and the reboot, because I don't have a third evenly. Reboot was fine.
Yeah, you can easily OTK anyway. Yeah.
Exactly. And then 1 Feather Duster, this can be anything, but you can sometimes side in going first when you're playing crossout, so you just eat the Harpy's Feather Duster.
Nice.
Lastly, Goes and Match.
Floodgates.
This was really good versus Try. What was it? No, it wasn't Try, it was Zoo.
All right, nice.
But it was Zeus Turbo.
Yeah.
So this just prevents them from going into Zeus and your place, and I could protect it all the time with the Promenade. So it was pretty good. It's also good against other stuff, right?
Yeah. All right. Solid performance. Yeah, I'll let the comment section know whether you got first place or you're top 4 currently. So still fighting for that bonus prize.
I am.
But you are officially declared the winner of this regional. Congratulations again. Any other things you want to say, or?
I already gave the shout out, so I don't really have anything else to say.
All right. Cool.
Just one more thing, like it was my first regional. So,
oh, really? Nice. Oh, wow.
It's mostly because of the COVID virus, right?
Yeah.
And I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 years ago, and I just attended locals at that time. I went to one YCS and then they shut everything down.
Yeah.
So for now, I couldn't really go to regionals for a long time, and then this was the first one. I was like, why not? Didn't expect like to top at all, but it happened.
You took it down, yeah. Congratulations, good start, and I'm sure we'll see more of you in the future. Thank you for your deck profile, and good luck.
No problem, man.